Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. My name is Nilaus and we are here back on Fulgora, and we are going to leave Fulgora today. We're going to go to Gleba, and I just realized that it is episode 13, so I don't know if that's a bad omen for us going to Gleba. So here we have it. This is a beautiful base. There's a lot of structure, and considering how chaotic it started, how amazingly it has now not ended, because this is just one step of the way towards really mega basing this. But this is producing 480 scrap per second, or recycling stuff per second, and it just makes tons and tons of lovely quality products. But we cannot sit here and just marvel at the glory. We are going to be going to space. And the way that I'm going to do this, because we are going to, of course, going to Gleba, I am going to over-prepare a little bit. I am even starting to work on a new ship that will just be allocated to the Gleba export when we ever get there, but it's going to take some time. What I'm doing is I will be setting up each of these planets, each of these transporter ships, and having them ready. I've even brought some things that we're going to use for power there, and we're simply going to send them over to the locations, and I'm going to send them to Gleba, and then I have a circuit condition so that they're going to be parked there and not go anywhere else. So that's going to be the Novice support, that is going to be the Volcanus export, and it is now going to be the Fulgora one when we are on board. We are on board, I think. Is there a little character? There's a little character. Good. So we are going to go to Gleba for you as well. That one goes out, and then I'm going to drop on Gleba as well. So that is going to be it. We will, my expectation is that we will have about 5 episodes of Gleba. So we're not going to do everything at once, and I want to make sure that we do things sort of in a nice pace and just explain as we go along. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We are here. We are now dropping onto Gleba, and then let's see what this has to offer. I wonder what color the clouds are. Green, maybe? Green, of course. It's like I haven't been here. I've been here before. Look at this monstrous marvel of awfulness. I'm going to give you the first piece of advice when it comes to Gleba, and that is about the settings. Under graphics, we have clouds and fog, and if I can do this, it just becomes awful both for YouTube and Twitch compression because of the clouds, because of all that, the colors, all that stuff. So I prefer clarity over all the cool things. I wish I could also disable the rain, but that's not possible. So you can see now it's much more clear what's going on. Right, so we're here. We're not going to do anything. We are just going to be starting to drop some things down that are absolutely essential for us to get started. And the first thing is a cargo landing pad. The second one is 4 roboports, because or 200 robots, because that's what we can handle. And then let's get some substations as well, just so we can kind of get a sense of what it is. We're going to need some power there, and we also need roboports, but roboports will use a lot of power even if they're not really doing anything, so I'm going to be waiting a little bit with that. We should get these coming in. That's my pad that got broken. That one, and this one. And there's another one coming in. I wonder if they kill us if we land on them. And then we just plop this down. We do that basically because this one has radar coverage. And then we can get a little bit of a sense of what's here. There we already see our enemies, our frenemies. So what is the first thing we want to do when we land on the planet? We want to establish our grid. Oh, hello. Okay, I guess you're coming in as well. All right, hello. We want to establish our grid, and we established a bad grid on Volcanus. I have fixed it on Volcanus, and we're going to be starting the new substation grid. There we go. That is going to get us something. And let's see. Yeah, I think this will be our starter location. That one. So let's establish this. And then the one thing we have to test is that the trains, I don't think we'll have trains here, but let's make sure anyway that this is aligned. Yes, please. Good. So we now feel safe about it. Now we can summon more things down here, and if we do, then they will be coming into that location. Let's build up here. Already now I know what we need. We need some cliff explosives, my best friend. Let's also get these because we need it. Anything else? Let's also get some ammo. And while we're at it, I also brought some. I did not bring some turrets. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting choice of not bringing turrets to a new planet. Okay. I brought, no, I'm not gonna bring my these, yeah, yeah, and some lights, some assemblers, sure, and some, oh, these are absolutely essential, because we want, whatever we build, we want it to use less power, and that as well, there. Right, so now we can actually, we have our robots, we have this part, so let's start working on power, but let's start sort of getting up. We need to get a sense of what it is we want on this planet. We have unlocked the first thing, so now there's two things we can unlock. One is unlocked with mining copper stromatolite, and the other one is unlocked by unlocking iron stromatolite. That's basically the way we get iron and copper on this planet, and that's nice and all. It's nighttime, and we will, oops, yeah, we will get some power going. Yeah, and then this one as well. The power on, or solar power on this planet is atrocious, but hey, it's what we have. How bad is it? Minus 50%. Yep, that's bad. Get that here, get that here, and get that here. And let's also make sure that we just take all of it, and we got some cliff explosives. Great. This is now, yeah, that's going to be how much we want in terms of power. Ooh, heating tower research. Ah, nice. We got that from, I don't, why are they not, what is, oh, that's landfill we don't have. So we got the heating tower. Heating tower is amazing. It's a new building, and it's a new way of generating power. I mean, it's burning. It's a burner, but it outputs, it can go up to 500, or it can go up to 1000 in temperature. It's very useful on Aquilo for heating with heat pipes, but it goes into heat pipes and then goes into steam turbines and then into heat exchangers. That's why we brought heat pipes, heat exchangers, and steam turbines, because this is how we're going to be generating power here. That's actually one of the first things we want to set up, because power on this planet it's difficult until it becomes trivial, and that's the funny way about it. What is the first thing we want to build? I think we want to go down here and get some stone going. Again, let the robots do the work here. Yeah. So we're going to be doing some mining here and here and all of this. Whatever we need here, just use less power. And this will be our first production on the planet. There. Ah, and it's out. Yeah, okay, of course it's out. And the other one will be... I didn't get it. These? Actually, we want to craft some things. Let's see, we have some... I'm gonna do this just to show an easy way of doing it. Okay, and this one needs some fuel and output. So it's not amazing in any way, but hey, it's can I even do it a little bit better? Maybe I can. Here, that one. Here and here. Yeah, it's not amazing. There. And these are, you are mining, that's great. And it goes in. Cool, so what we have is a new item, spoilage. This is something you'll have a lot of, and it's not particularly valuable, but it does serve its purpose once in a while. And yeah, we can get it from a lot of things, too many things actually. There, and we also get this, so now we can get stuff in faster. See, I don't want to use the electric furnace yet, because we are struggling for power right now. Alright, so that is a little bit of progress. The next part was power. So let's start building some of the things that we want to build on this planet. And we're going to go here and build anything thing. Build anything planet. I'm going to build it here, so it's 1, 2, 3, that one. What is it? It's going to be the heating tower. Yes. Let's build... It wants to build 20 of them because that's the stack, but I think 4 is enough for us. That's good. That's one thing. And this heating tower is requiring boilers, so let's make sure that we have boilers done. Boilers also require stone furnaces, so that's something. And then I also want to make sure that we can make heat pipes, because we're probably running out of heat pipes at some point. There. And then I realized that we did not bring any repair packs, so let's also make repair packs. And all these things are not going to be made anytime soon. But it's progress. Oh, one thing that no. Yeah, so I think I want to feed this concrete. Yeah. That's why we have the furnace. So let's go over here and try to build something with the furnace. That's a cliff that needs to be exploded. So we're gonna need to get some iron inbound. We don't know how to get iron inbound, and yeah, that's a lot of this. Let's start with one. You are going to get some iron, molten iron from iron ore and from calcite. Sure. Goes in. Goes in the middle here. Then what is it going to produce? This one is going to be, let's see, I want steel. I'm going to put this as concrete, because it's, if I flip it, there you go, then I can get that water. Oh, it's going to collapse for that. Okay, never mind. I'm going to do this. Then I can get water in here, and then I can go and get iron ore, and I'm going to get some gears. Oh, yes. And I think we also want pipes, because there's going to be a lot of piping here as well. There we go. So that is all the things that need outbound, and I can use this. Let's get 4 stacks of everything. That one, that one, that one, that one. That's 4 stacks of everything, and we don't have any of this, but we want to request it eventually. And that will be requested. It's funny how I request this and I don't have it yet, but let's do one thing. And calcite, now you mentioned like, oh no, what about calcite? Well, the thing is, I already have my volcanus export, already has all the calcite we need, so just dump it down and then we're all good. Oh, let's actually get some of that. All right, so that gets us the calcite we need, and it also gets us some pipes. Let's see. Oh, another thing we don't have from the novice. I mean, I love having it like this, where we can just grab things from it. Oh, let's also get the chemical plants. We don't know if we need it. We need the power plants here. And let's also time to build that. We're not bringing robots in yet, and we are not bringing robots. No, not yet. We just want to make sure that we don't make any mistakes. All right, they're coming in quite fast now. This one should be in here. There we go. And I will get a stack here. Fine. Also, anything we build, make sure we consume as little power as possible. Again, nothing gets built, but this thing we can hand feed. How do we hand feed it? We hand feed it by going out and getting finding that stromatolite and the other thing. So this is the stromatolite. That gets the copper. The bacteria here is a bacteria that degrades into copper in 1 minute. And then when it gets over here by the water, we also get the other shape here, that one. This is the iron part. Let's get that. We got the other research, that is the agriculture is research, and we can just run around and grab this faster than the robots can. We're going to get some more, because this is super handy to have a lot of, so we can get our iron production going. Because even though we bring a lot of stuff in, you really want to be able to be self-sufficient, or not self-sufficient, but on the basic stuff, you really want to be able to handle that yourself here. And okay, I'm going to put that down here for trash. And we also need a lot of wood for power plant, and I think the power plant is the first thing we want to work towards. Yeah, before we even put robots and roboports and stuff like that inbound. Okay, and now we get that. You're gonna go in here, and I will also put my iron bacteria in here, because you know they're gonna turn into iron in a short while. Anyway, do the same thing for copper over here. That is copper being done, and this one is copper plates. Nothing fancy about anything else there. I'm going to do kind of the same requester, except 550. And I'm going to get output as well. I think the iron and the copper should have a little bit bigger stacks. Yeah. So you go in here. And I can also get the iron here. And what is it? What was it I wanted? Oh yeah, calcite. Calcite. Just a stack of calcite. Calcite lasts a really long time. There we go. So that is working now. Continue to expand our network. So we got some stromatolite, we got some iron. What do we need the iron for? The iron is needed for this part. The concrete, where's our concrete? No concrete because no water. Okay, so water is easy to get. Let's have a look where we get the water. Oh, there's a little bit of a dash of water down here. And that's... I don't even know how to get it in right now, but let's just do this part. There, we got water. We don't have the concrete or the blocks. Blocks are coming from over here. That's why we set this up earlier. There we go. Nice. And then I want feed more spoilers because spoilers can be used for power. So we haven't done any farming. We haven't done anything of that yet. Lights. It's wasting power, isn't it? But we do need some lights here around this place. We got a little bit of concrete here. That's brilliant. And can we use that to craft? We can craft 3 of those, and I already have one here. So that's all the 4 I actually need. I only need 4, but it's as tempting as it is to build a proper power plant. We're not going to make a proper power plant. We're going to make a bad one. Let's explain how this works, because power is the problem. So let's actually make it kind of over here so we can leach on this water. So this is working kind of like a nuclear power plant, except it takes burnables or combustible things, and it consumes 16 megawatt but outputs 40 megawatt. That's weird. So that it consumes incredibly quickly. If we look at this here, it is quick to heat up. Oh, it's not quick to heat up, but it's quick to consume stuff. So that's something we need to keep in mind. Now I don't want to move it because I've already assigned there. So let's see. It goes out on heat pipes, and these heat pipes will then warm up. They're just lukewarm right now, and then those heat pipes go into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why 4? Because that's the right number. How do I know? This one outputs 40 megawatt, and each of those can consume 10 megawatt, and I therefore output 103 steam per second. So 103 steam per second means that I need to have a design like this. There. This part is actually generating is a pretty good ratio. That's about as complementary as I can give it. There, water comes in, waiting for this to reach 500 degrees. When it's 500 degrees, it starts producing power, and it then produces 40 megawatt. 40 megawatt is not a lot, but it's something. And we want to get this going, and I think that if you look at this, why is it so much? Well, that's all the stupid roboports that just need to have a charge. They don't consume much when they are charged, but they need to be charged up. I should not have brought the roboports, but you can also see that they want to consume more. And power has gone out, as it always does when I'm working, and then I will just get this. Temperature is now at 500 degrees, and we'll see, and steam is coming in. Oh yay, it works. Awesome. That means our inserters get some steam. That's brilliant. And we are recovering power. It should go up to 40 megawatt. Should keep us going, keep us afloat for a little while at least. And then it's most important that I fill this one up with wood, because wood is going to be our primary way of working. You can see here it goes incredibly quickly. But here is the thing that's super amazing about this. If you actually hook it up to a network, then you can actually look at this. Read temperature, that comes out as a T. And since if it goes to 1000, then it will continue to burn even if it goes to 1000. So you can actually control here by looking at the T value, temperature. And if it is less than 550, for example, then don't do it. It could even be 520, honestly. It just needs to be enough that this temperature doesn't dissipate as it goes out here, and these still are above, the boilers are above, the heat exchangers are above 500. There. So, there we go. These are just going to be set up as well. And now you can see that it switches off because it is above 520. And then it doesn't use power. So, yay! Then I'm gonna do this requests. Let's request 1000. Okay, and here I'm gonna request a lot of spoilage. Also 1000. And the last one, also do that. Yes. Okay, so we have, I wouldn't say that, yay, we have power, but I would more say that we have something that is a little bit akin to power. Whew. So now I can more confidently go out. I have brought some new weapon, Tesla ammo. So let's take a look at how this works. It's not because I need it. These are not working because I don't have any, what's it called? That one, there. I need some landfill. Good. Let's also use this opportunity to feed the concrete again. Not that we really need the concrete. Oh man, I think I want to concrete this world just because. Just because. Maybe not in this episode, but soon-ish. Then I can take this and go in here and say you're gonna be, yeah. Good. Let's go out and see what we can find of the local wildlife here. Because I think I saw something out here. Oh yeah, they're really hard to see. Bzz, 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 bzz. We got electric weapons. So what are we getting here? Whoop. We get one item. There we go. We get a pentapod egg, which has an expiry. And this is the unique part about this this place, is that everything expires. So in 15 minutes it degrades, and then what happens, the spoil effect is that it spawns a pentapod. So keep this in your pocket, and then you will have pentapod spawning in your pocket in 15 minutes. That's not so great. I can then take this. This is what we are looking for, Yumako tree. There we go. We got the research, Yumako research. That means we can now harvest, we can plant Yumako trees if we have some Yumako seeds. But Yumako seeds need to be taking the fruits and then convert them. That's what we need to do here. And that gets us some Yumako mesh, which has some burn value and some heal value. And it also spoils in 3 minutes. So you take something, the Yumako is spoiling in, what is it? I don't know. It should say that somewhere. Let's find it in here. It comes from that one, which is from Yumako, and Yumako is 1 hour. So you take something, a fruit that lasts for 1 hour, and then you process it into some mash that only lasts for 3 minutes. But if it spoils, then we don't get the chance to actually get anything. So these can be eaten. Let's go out and find some more. Ooh, there's something. Oh, there's one of these small strafer things. Let's see how the Tesla gun works against it. Well, is the answer. Oh, the Tesla gun is really good against this. Obviously. So now we have 11 of these pentapods. What are they used for? Let's actually look at what they're used for. They are quite useful because they are made in a biopod, but they're also used for making the biopod. So let's see if we can get the biopod, the biochamber, in the next 15 minutes before they spoil. That's a little bit ambitious. What is it we want to get in order to do that? There. That means we need to find the jelly nut, and then we can make some nutrients. And if we make the trigger for getting that is making nutrients. So can I make nutrients? Yes, I can. I can make a little bit of nutrients here. What? That's a weird way of doing it. Okay, that's not really what I want to do. Let's just grab some spoilers. Let's get some spoilers, and we should be able to do that. I'm going to be going out here, just harvesting everything we go along, and then so the thing is, this white thing is what we want. And you can also do this white thing. So there's the green thing, that's a Yumako, and the purple thing, or pink thing, is the jelly nut. But there are also enemies out here. There's a little bit there. And I think I want to change to my normal ammo just to show you that it's really not a threat. Like, of course I also have upgrades, but still. Like, even with normal ammo, it's really not a threat here in the beginning. It gets worse later on. Let's harvest all of this and then get the jelly nuts, and we got the jelly nut research. Then our next objective is to make 10 nutrients. So now we have a lot of jelly nuts here. Great. And that also needs to be processed. And let's see, do I not have the... Oh yeah, there's some spoilage. There. It's funny how it starts by making Yumako mesh into that. That's really not what I want there. Okay, so when we have 10 of these, we can actually start making the biochamber. The biochamber is what we really want. Because that's, yeah. Let's start figuring out how we get that. Because I need some pentapods before they expire. And we need some nutrients. Let's actually make a building for... Okay, I don't think I need that because we just got the biochamber. Biochamber. How do we make you? We make you with iron plates, electric circuits, nutrients, and landfill. Let's handcraft some landfill, so we actually have a little bit of that. And then some iron plates, I can get that. And some green circuits, we can get that from here. That's why we brought it. And then I have some nutrients as well. Then I can... Still need a landfill, I got that here. Oh, these are not working. There. They can replace now with... And, ooh, look at this. Actually, I don't want to build that. Here's the funny thing. I only want to build one. There. Build one. Why only one? Because they are... they can build themselves and they have productivity. So let's get that one done. I'll go here and then set up to make a biochamber. So, and I'm gonna pick you up. And we got the biochamber. Smash it in. Biochamber makes biochambers. And there. And what happened to our landfill? Why did we not get any landfill? Where did our landfill go? Okay, let's get some more landfill. But see, landfill is actually a product that we need here. 14 landfill, get on with it. Move faster. Oh, right, because I'm using landfill for... No! It's stupid robots, they flew out here and put the landfill down there. That's why. Alright, let's go hunt for some landfill and then disable my robots. Landfill. There we go. A little bit of landfill. And also use less power. How many? 20. Sweet. All this not getting in. We got more. Sweet. And you can also see that they also make some other things. That is brilliant. And we got some scrap recycling. That's fine. Okay, let's have a look at our research here. Now we would need to get 500 nutrients to get onto the next part to get some of that overgrowth. And let's see... This was a kind of a dead end. Okay. But we need the overgrowth in, and we also need some more things here. So Bioflux. Oh, we got Bioflux. Bioflux is an amazing product. It's kind of the stable product. It lasts for 2 hours. So anything that, if you can convert things into Bioflux, it's good. And Bioflux is also great at making nutrients. So I think that we want to actually start working on just a very small bits here. That one inbound and... There. And I want to enable my robots again. And we're going to get some inbounds and outbounds for this. What is it we want to make? So we could actually use this for do the jelly nut processing. That would be lovely. But it does need some nutrients. So I think the most important thing is actually making some nutrients. We can make that out of the Bioflux. We can make it out of Yumako mesh. And oh, it's a spoiled. Oops. But what we can also do it from is here. But I do need to make a little bit myself so that it can actually get started. There, then it gets started. That's actually not the one I wanted. It was this one. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. What do we want in here? Lots of that. But we also need you in here. 20. So it gets a little more complicated now that we have these things. And got a little bit of that. I think it's time for us to enable our robots. Yes. And this will be the other one. These ones have productivity, which is amazing. So we want to lean on that productivity. And that will be the processing of the Yumako, because we need to process it, otherwise we we don't get any seeds. And you copy, paste, copy, copy, paste. Oh yeah, this one also needs to... Like, everything needs to get some of this. And yes, later on we will need to get it in a better way. Alright, time for robots. Actually, I want to do it in a really cool way, I think. These go in here. And then I build... I want to sort of have the robots sort of spread themselves. We also need to set up the requester here. So I'm going to go to Fulgora. No, to Fulgora. And I already set up a requester. This is the requester that I've set up in one of my previous episodes. That one here. Which will entail what I'm requesting from different locations. So these are getting built. And they are somehow not getting built by me. Why not? There. That is so weird why we're not crafting it. Oh, because I lost all my robots. Oops. There. There you go. So if I just have a single one out, then that should propagate and do everything, right? Let's try to do that. What are you going to do? You're just going to do random arbitrary crap. Yeah, look at that. This is exactly what happens. So it just sends more robots, just a few more robots. This is fun. Like, do they get more robots? Like when as it's sort of a chance to go over here and pick up a robot. And if someone comes in to pick up a robot, see this one, there's 12 of these being scheduled for pickups. And when they get picked up, then they will be brought into, there we go. See now more. We're now at 17, 25. Okay, I love that. It's like exponential growth of robot coverage. Nice. Robots are in the air. Sweet. This is missing some nutrients, and we also need to make sure that we handcraft our way through this as well. Get half of it in here. And so we get some seeds out. That's great, because that's what we're going to need in the next episode. There. And we don't have some of these Yumakos, which we also definitely need. So let me just get that. And we're going to be ending up with going out here, searching for some more Yumakos and also some trees, because we're going to need a lot of more power. Maybe we'll run into a biter or two. Oh, these are the ones we're looking for. There we go. We get like absurd amount. But the challenge here is that this needs to be processed before it breaks. There. And that will be... Oh, I think there's one more thing that is really important. Oh yeah, the most important thing actually to build here. We didn't even build that yet. But that's... because I've saved it for next, because farming will be the next episode. That is, we want the farming tower. There. And that should work itself out. It's not getting anything else here. Acute lack of that. Okay, that goes in here. Maybe not as much, but also 20 of that. And maybe more like 500. And this one should also be more like 500. And the question is then, can we make it? And I think I will need another one of these, which will be making... There, from the mesh. That one, copy, paste. That gets us some mesh inbound. Why is this one not getting into mesh inbound? Oh, because I don't have this. There, just get us a little bit. Because that goes down here. And if I can just get a little bit of this to start feeding you, then, oh yes, we will now have a little bit more nutrients. Nutrients is going to be used for everything. So let's just get a 100. But nutrients spoils really quickly as well. And let's see. So nutrients. You are requesting a lot of that. Here. So we just want to keep this flowing everywhere. You get more in. So do we have a value? Do we have something for the jelly right now? Not really. Let's just put it maybe... Jelly doesn't really have a value for us now, so burn it through here. There we go. And we are now pretty good situation, I think. We have established our starter base. We are ready to get into the farming part. And we have now a positive feedback loop here, I think. Yeah, very nice positive feedback loop. And get that in. We really need this one to going. If this is not going, it's not producing enough. Oh, right, it's because it's not requesting it. That's why. There. So we are not going to make everything bot-based. We want to make it more belt-based and just keeping it a constant flow. However, that's not what we need to do to begin. This is how we do begin. Next episode, we're going to build a more better power because we're kind of... Well, there is a lot of power available. So we're going to focus on power, but mainly we're going to be focused on farming next episode. Whew! We have landed on Gleba. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you now kind of know a little bit how to land safely, how to get things started. Things are working, and we can now start actually harvesting the resources here. I will do that in next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.